Hello everyone, and we're back for another episode of Extinct Rex Originals.
And for today's episode, it will be another creature from my Extinct Rex Megafauna line, the LEGO compatible custom Andrewsarchus. But first of all, I'd like to thank YouTube.com Audio Library for this awesome background music. And of course, please like, share, and subscribe, and also hit that notification button. Just click on the icons below. Thanks everyone! The winners of the Guess the Species contest will be announced at the end of the video, but for now, here's how to join. Just click on the Extinct Rex icon and then click on the community link to be able to see all my posts. And we're back! Let's proceed with the video. So this is my new custom, the LEGO compatible custom Andrewsarchus. Among the carnivorous megafauna creatures that I was actually most afraid of is the Andrewsarchus. Just look at it, it's so menacing. I do however want to make one as a custom for my LEGO collection. And here it is, the Andrewsarchus. And of course, joining me here and assisting me on presenting the Andrewsarchus would be, oh, I think he's not afraid at all. Rawr. Well, anyway, so Usher will be coming back later for some size comparisons, but for now, let us have a closer look on the Andrewsarchus. And so this is the Andrewsarchus, and you can see here that I have painted it in several tones of gray and also brown as well. I actually wanted to have a more accurate depiction of the Andrewsarchus, so I based it out from this photo. So you guys are actually expecting Walking from the Beast depiction of the Andrewsarchus. However, I think and I've read that the Andrewsarchus is more entelodon rather than canine. So I wanted to have this particular body form on the Andrewsarchus. The head, which is the only fossil known of this creature, is actually very much accurate to that of the custom toy that I made. Then I followed through with the more accurate designs of it. The overall body will have fur details to it and focusing more on the head wherein much work was actually done. Fur details on the bottom part of the body as well as hooves for this creature are actually considered as well. In terms of articulation, you can actually open and close its mouth and twist its head. The neck will follow through with that of my Smilodon here, and it will have an upward and downward motion to it. Here's the downward and here's the upward motion. When looking down, it can actually be positioned as if it's growling or eating something on the ground, and also a mid position and also a more up position to it. I would prefer that it would have an upward looking point to the neck. However, that is a limitation that this figure is not able to do so. The extremities are all movable with speckling designs on it. The hooves are actually from the Thestral Lego toy, and of course the tail is actually rubberized, so you can position it in many different ways. As the tail is rubberized, it will go back to its normal position as is. This figure will also have two studs on the back, and of course stud receivers on all four extremities. Keeping that in mind, we can actually place the Andrewsarchus in many different positions. Let us get the base plate so that we can test its playability and its versatility in terms of poses. So you can actually have it standing on one toe here. It's as if it's lunging on someone or somebody. So let's bring out, wow, Usher here. No, tell me he's not scared of that. Alright, so that is the closer look on the Andrewsarchus so far. I hope you like it. Now it's time for us to have some size comparisons. I'll be bringing back Usher here so that we can compare the size of the Andrewsarchus with that of a normal human being. In terms of proportion, let's just imagine that Usher here is at 6 feet and comparing it with the, oops, he fell down. And comparing it with the Andrewsarchus here beside it, you can see that in a comparative illustration of the Andrewsarchus with that of a human, it's more or less the same proportion and size. So yay! Of course, this wouldn't be a comparison video if we will not be comparing it with other creatures that I've made so far. First up, the Smilodon. Now, the Smilodon here, let's just open its mouth because I just can't resist it. The Smilodon here is actually smaller than that of the Andrewsarchus. Looking at them from the front, you can see that of course the Andrewsarchus is much taller even at the shoulder height here. And of course the Andrewsarchus is much longer than that of the Smilodon. Comparing it from the side here and even from the top end. I wanted to compare the Andrewsarchus with just my carnivorous megafauna creatures, so I'll be bringing them in a bit. But first, let us play with the Smilodon and the Andrewsarchus first. Let's see who wins this battle. I guess the Andrewsarchus wins this time. Better luck next time, Smilodon. Well, anyway, so we will be bringing out other megafauna creatures. So, Smilodon, move aside first. The next creature is the one they call a terror bird. This is the Forus. Now, the Forus is actually a custom of mine from years back, and it's actually one of my favorites as well. I would want to have an updated version of the Forus soon, so I guess that would be something you would like to look forward to sometime. So, let's see. Now, comparing the two creatures together, you can see that, of course, the Forus is much taller than that of the Andrewsarchus. However, the Andrewsarchus is longer than that the Forus. I'd like to see your comments for later on what other terror birds you would like to see next. But now, let us move on with the next comparison, the Titanoboa, the largest snake that ever lived. No, definitely there's no actual comparison actually between both creatures, because definitely the Titanoboa will be a lot longer and a lot bigger than that of the Entelodon. So run away, Entelodon! Run away, Prosrachus! How about you? Run away, Smilodon! You all are no match for me! And Usher is back and they are all lined up. Please do check on the videos of the Smilodon, the Circus, and the Titanoboa as well. Their links will be showing up on the screen, and do check it out after this video. But first, it is time for us to have a roll call. Titanoboa, Andrewsarchus, Forus, and Smilodon. I'd like to read on your comments and suggestions for the next carnivorous megafauna creature, so write them down below. But now it's time for us to have a Sambrix. Now this creature is actually made up of 7 figures or parts all in all. Let's start with the head. Let us connect the head to the lower jaw. It's quite tricky because I don't want to break any of the teeth. Now once that is done, let us connect the head to the body. Now it's just time for us to connect the extremities. So let's do that. Let's start with the forelegs first, the left and the right, and then the hind limbs. Let's start again with the left hind limb, and of course the right to finish it off. And that's it. That completes the figure, my Andrewsarchus Lego custom. Now I have actually collected some footages and also photos of when I was making this video. This is Extinct Rex at work. Now here is the Andrewsarchus first. It is actually composed of several figures, a raptor, a kestrel, and a cow. Now I wanted it to be true to its fossil, so I took reference on the only known fossil of the Andrewsarchus and made teeth for it. Once that is done, I started on with the detailing of this sculpt. I'm actually extra careful with putting on the detailing of the fur because I wanted it to still be very symmetrical with that of the other side. So here is the finished sculpt of the Andrewsarchus so far. Once that is dried off, I primered the entire thing with gray Bosnia number 68 and started on with the base colors. Now initially the base colors for this would be a slate gray with a little bit of brown, dark brown overtones on the fur, on the nose, as well as the hooves on it, and then also there are speckling of lighter browns on the sides as well as the entire body, and the underbelly colored light gray so that it will have a little bit of gradient feel to it, such as shown here in the video, from light grays to dark brown. Now a lot of you are actually asking what colors do I use, and it's actually based off from, you can see here, just a mixture of the basic colors that I have: brown, yellow, red, blue, green, also black and white. So those are colors that I have that I just mixed together to come up with what you see on my costumes. So with that said, I do experiment a lot with the colors. I mix several colors such as what I use here, which is a mixture of red, yellow, and of course white. This gives it a fleshy gum color to it. And here I am just putting on some last few details on the paint, such as the teeth as well as the eyes. So once that is done, I use my permanent pen to put on the last few details, and that actually ends the painting portion of the figure. And here it is. And we're almost at the end of the video, so it is time for us to have some last looks. The genus name was actually dedicated to Roy Chapman Andrews by Henry Fairland Osborne, and it is derived from the surname Andrews plus the ancient Greek word archos, meaning leader or chief. The known morphology of Andrewsarchus is entelodont-like and not mesonykid. Thus, it is more classified as an artiodactyl, making the body proportions and also the size estimation similar to that of the Daeodon, which is the war pig. Usher here is checking if the fences of the Andrewsarchus enclosure is activated and safe. This is to ensure the safety of all the visitors who come on Extinct Bricks Park. Now it is time for us to announce the winners of the Guesses PC contest, and we have 10 lucky picks. Here they are: Raptor King, Clayball, Grumpy Soap Studio, Carnotaurus BR, Thor Kugnier Gunther, Boniesta Melanie, Hong Tran, Arthur Chakan, Danielle Palma, The Eric Tate. Congratulations everyone! And now for our top 10 winners.
Top 10.
The Remedy,
Top
Victor
9.
Gabriel,
Top 8.
Dinosaurs Animation Studios,
Top 7.
Marvel Calagno,
Top 6.
Xenomorph 2.0,
Top 5.
Melvin Glorious Permana,
Top 4.
Jurassic Bricks,
Top 2.
The Jurassic World Gang,
Top 2.
Jaden Santos, and
Top
the
4.
GCL. Congratulations everyone, and I'll see you on the next Guesses PC contest. Also, our babies Mora and Asher has their own vlog now, The Adventures of Mora and Asher. Please watch their videos and subscribe to our channel as well. Thanks for the support everyone! Please also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and here in YouTube. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar!